Welcome to multi-net design. In the continuation of our missing duplex that we embark upon for a while. Sorry for a little break because of some certain reason. So we'll continue to develop the whole process from now. So this is the ground floor we did. So this is the first floor. This is the roof plan. So according to what we have been doing, so we have elevations that we have already. So the last one we were able to create the whole, what is it called, the whole trusses, and at the same time create the roof trusses within. Then we create the facial concrete. So today we want to work on elevation completely and set it upright. So let's go to ground floor. So the first thing we want to do is to create a cladding wall within this proportional wall. So we're going to click on wall, then you get on this and you set a store front. So we'll use this one, set it from here and put it there. So 1100 I think will be okay for that. So you select that and go to elevation, that is east. So what you need to do is just to draw this in ground, let it enter the second wall, but definitely it's going to burst into towards that part. So you stretch it up. Good. Set that. So the same thing you do at this side, but they're going to be like something of a replica. So you click here again and say pick. So this one you have to be very careful because you go to level 2 to see what is there. So this is the way you pick it. So if it's okay that you don't have any effect with that, so go to elevation, so east elevation, and see what we've done. So this is the pattern is secure and everything is secure in that link. So let's go to the ground floor again. Then the front, this particular front, we want to do the same thing. So that we click on that, and this time around is going to be more bigger, 1800. So go to your east elevation and see as well that we have created something. Now you need to make this one to centralize. So go to ground floor, adjust it a bit. You can just make a temporary dimension and see how far. So you click on that and click on this. So 700 to 700 I think is okay. It is centralized on that level. So we have 2700 by 700. Look at it from here. So everything is set. So what we need to do now is to begin to put things in order, one after the other. Intelligently, so many things need to be working on, and this is what we are talking about. So now let us prove some dynamic range of. So let's click here. I want to set the same thing at the back side. So you click here and set it on the back. So what is that this one have a little bit of confusion bit, because why this wall isn't getting to the ground. So go to west. So from the west, so you need to adjust this one based on what you have. So pull it up again. So that is this is the way this wall works. So we have issue with this wall before, so you click this, just delete it. It does not have any relevancy for now. So this one you need to drag it up or delete it as well. So you delete this. So go to the south elevation and see what has happened. So this is the relevancy part of what we need. So go to west and check it. So this one is still intact and everything is still unified and unique. So what else do we need? Wherever there's opening, we need to put the opening, everything set right. So I'm going to do this one by saying there is an issue that we need to quickly fix on this one. So how do we do that? I'm going to lay wall on the wall so that the beautiful aspect of that will be covered. So click here on the level 2 and you say create similar. So you create similar, you lay one wall on this one. So it's going to be a double following wall at the back, but this one is going to tend to be a design pattern because it's not going to be the same flash active like that one. So you set this one at the back. So you come here and you say save this to the top and you see that as cover. So now what you need to do is to edit this one to fit in for the purpose. So edit the profile, then you draw this out. So you bring this into beer by breaking it. So now you set all standard rights by trimming the full things. So when you trim it, you get this one and get it off. So you finish it up. So this pattern is set. Can you imagine? So the beauty is coming out a bit. So go to the front and do the same thing to the front part. So let's say here. So I'm going to set it as well. Click and say create similar. So you drag it from here and drag it down. So select this, escape, select this, align to edges, then align to the edge as well. So let it align to the faces. So the face is set. So you click here and say edit the profile, go to the east and say open fill. So open fill from here, the same thing you have done there. So you click here first. So align this to the top, let it fit in. So from here now you do what? Say edit profile, editing it. So create the profile, let the profile be created. So select this from here and use the same way that you have done for this. So everything is set on that level. So check whether you have the same balancing, or so it depends on your own design and activity. So select that and then you break this into two. So you break this into what? Into two as well. Okay, so something you need to do here, you go to the, because this one needs to come down. So you break this one and break this one. So this one is gone. Edit, delete, and delete. So what you need to do is to select this and let them come and what? Align to the ground. So you do the same thing here as well. Remove for constraint, it's okay, and then you see finish. It's going to give you English, but don't bother. So everything is getting set and everything is in rightful position. So you set with this one now. So what do we need to do is now to create a pattern that all these things need to be following and get them right. So one thing about this one is that we can do a lot with this eventually by creating something that is more similar to this, then start breaking them into what? Into different areas. So I'm going to do that for you and see how the elevation is going to change completely. So what do? Go to this place. So just a simple way, instead of setting for complexity, all what we need here is aesthetic value, and that is what we need to engage ourselves with. So set this one and put it here, copy, and the copy now you say edit, select this and say duplicate. So when you duplicate this and say duplicate with what? So you change the profile and the thickness here by saying 15 will be okay. So I've done that with that. So this one is going to reduce. So sell it and then align it to this. So you have that in place. So select it and edit the profile. Edit the profile. So go to east, do the same way. So at this level now, what you have, you still have this maintained. So what you need to do is nice to maintain this by drawing. So first you need to join these forces together with this. So set this very join, do it here and join it. So what you need to do now is to copy this and say, just select this and copy. So copy sheet by 100 is too much, just copy by, let's say 50. So press enter. So 50 offset. So from here now you start copying all the details together. So pick here, say copy. So copy here from here, drop it 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 here, So these are the things you need to do. Now, the fastest method to do it so that you not be delaying yourself and give yourself headache is what we want to look into now. So click here. I say from here. So break this into pieces. Break this and then break this. So you click here and then the same thing you do here. What happened to you? Okay, you take this up, then you drag this one up as well. So set this right by saying move it, move this up, yes, and join the elements, and I join the elements. Good. So this one is gone. So what you just need to do, delete these ones so that will not give you a lot of headache. If we're done with that, so what does we need to do is to make sure that this box, so what we do is that we trim, break this into two, then start trimming, trim this, then trim this. Now break this one into two as well. Let it be broken into two, then trim it again. Good. So trim it, then trim it. So effectively we have focus attention on this little space. So the guide will now be that we are going to be selecting this and move things up. So I'm going to delete this one. I don't need it. So I'm selecting this one now. And I will say copy. So I'm going to be copy from there in multiple now and stop it here. So that is how I'm going to go and come down so I reach my destination. So I can take as many as I want because I want it to be quicker and faster. So select that and say copy again. So copy from there and dropping into the last one. So drop into the last one and drop it to the last one. So with this now I'm set to do whatever I want to do. So delete this, the last part, this last one. I have no influence again. So align this to the base. That's your choice. Then you click finish and see what we have done so far. Good. So you can see the breaking in the wall and this pattern that everything is now look flimsy and unique. So that is one thing you have done in that area. So the next thing you need to do is to focus on, okay, maybe let's look at the perspective and you can imagine this is what we have. So the next thing we do, I want to create the step that I'm going to do to enter into the house. So I'm going to here and say component, put it in place and then use casements to do that. So click here and say casement. So I'm going to use this one. So I'm picking create. So I'm going to use extrusion. From extrusion I will just say okay. So I will use this as my guide. Then the steps are going to start from here, take it outside, then jump it up from the floors level 300 by foot, then 1700 by, that's my own choice. So it may depend on you, whatever you want to do as according to. So I'm selecting that from now, pick this, and I'm going to say copy and begin to copy it to where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to trim this. So I've done something heroic. I call it heroic. Now delete this. So copy and remove this and turn it back. Good. So trim the edge. Say finish. What is the issue? Okay, continue and close it. So that's it. So you can go to start elevation and go and extend that bring this to the wall, then adjust this to where it's supposed to be, so it can be of each edge. So as you have it here in the foundation, you can just mirror it and be able to go back to that side. So before you adjust the material, before you do the material adjustment and things that you need to do, mirror please. Good. So it snaps. So that is what we have for now. So you click on 3D and see how far the whole design is going. So at this level now, you can just bring this tiny railing to the ground floor, because you already know where it's supposed to be. So that is safe for that. Click here and see railings. Where is railings? Click on railing. So I'm using my home pattern of railing that I've created in here. So this is what we have. So you use the railing at this point. It's very useful at this side, but that second side is not there. So this is the side you need the railing. This side may not even need the steps according to, okay, but you may just leave it maybe in the future. No, okay, I'm not going to use the step there. Click here, edit it, and take it to somewhere else. So click here, say move. So I'm clicking it to this point, move. It was the join. Then remove the constraint and return the join. So you move it back here. So go to this level and see. So this is where the door is needed. So actually it's at the point where it's supposed to stay. So that is it at this level. Adjust it to come to the wall. So when you look at it from the east, so you find the elevation basing, and that is the detail for number 1. So this one that is floor as shown within the something, we're going to edit that because we don't need it to be seen. So you click that and then you adjust it inside. Good. You do the same thing here as well. Good. So you break it, then you break it. So this is elevation development 1. So the same thing you still need to do here. Sorry for that aspect. I'm going to go back to the east. So this one is affected too. So edit that. Go to level 2. Open it up. So you click here. And you break it into 2. Flip it and you flip that. So this is it, the act of rendering the elevation in a feasible and pleasing manner. So we'll continue in the next one. So by this time this one is pleasing to the, so thank God that everything is back. So we shall continue progressively and take everything from this level. So if you have never been a subscriber to our channel before, kindly click on subscription. At the same time subscribe, and at the same time if you want to become a member, the door is flow and open for you. Become a member of our channel by following the instruction that YouTube gives to you. So thanks for watching. God bless you and see you in the next class.